Treatment of acute appendicitis. Appendix is non-functioning part of the intestine located at the junction of small and large intestine. It is arises from the cecum. It has only one opening in the cecum. Otherwise, it is just like a blind pouch or a tube measuring from 3 to 4 inches. Although when it is healthy, it doesn't produce any harm to the human body. But mostly it become infected by certain factors, then it produces a very alarming emergencies and distress and pain to the patient. Usually the victims are or the patients are from 10 to 30 years age, but it may appear at any age and in both the genders. Although it is lined with the lymphoid tissues which produces lymphocyte which are the part of immune system of the human being, killing the pathogens just like the lymphocytes of the tonsils in the throat. But when it is become infected, it become swollen, inflamed and tender. The tenderness is present in right iliac fossa, or from medical point of view, it is located at the McBurney point. And McBurney point is, if you draw a line from umbilicus to the anterior superior iliac spine, then from the 2/3 distance from the umbilicus and 1/3 distance from the spine, anterior superior iliac spine, then it is located at that point, which is called as McBurney point. So the diagnosis of the acute appendicitis by the physician is done by McBurney sign. When we just press or palpate at this point, the patient feels sufficient and the alarming and distressing pain. There is tenderness also present there. There is rebound tenderness. When you press and release your pressure, patient feel exaggerated pain. So this is a diagnostic point. Moreover, we can also perform in the pregnant and the children the abdominal ultrasonography. Mostly CT scans are also used for routine diagnosis of the appendix. But to avoid the side effects of the radiation in the pregnant woman, we use ultrasonography method. Now, when the patient comes in the clinic or the hospital, the immediate medical emergency treatment is provided. We have to provide fluid and electrolyte IV therapy. Then we add infusion of the antibiotics, especially third and fourth generation of the cephalosporin, analgesics, morphine sulfate injection, antiemetics to avoid the vomiting. So these are the immediate and preliminary steps to provide relief from the pain to the patient prior to the surgery of the appendix. The exact and the final treatment is the surgery. Excision of the diseased appendix is called as appendectomy. There are two procedures for this appendectomy, that is excision of the diseased appendix. Open incisional surgery. We have to open up the abdominal wall at the McBurney point by incision of 2 to 3 inches, and then we excise the diseased part of the intestine, that is appendix, and then provide necessary suturing of the abdominal wall. This operation, though it is a very detailed one, there are less chances of infection and bleeding in this process, but there is delay in the recovery period. The patient may take 1 to 3 months for complete recovery to his normal lifestyle. Secondly, laparoscopic surgery. Laparoscope is an instrument fitted with video and light. In this procedure, 3 to 4 keyholes are made in the abdominal wall, and laparoscope is inserted to inspect the interior of the abdomen, especially the location of the appendix, its wall, its surroundings, if there is any pus formation or any mass formed around that appendix. Other instruments, it is a robotic surgery. It is a machine that is performed by the expert surgeons. So other holes are used to introduce the carbon dioxide gas to make the internal vision more clear. Medical instruments, they are passed through the other holes. So it is a very scientific method of surgery. Though it is a very prompt and provides early recovery, but there are more chances of infection in this type of surgery. However, it is more prevalent and used nowadays for because the patient become active and can perform his normal routine duties almost after 2 weeks. Sometimes when the diagnosis and the treatment is delayed, this acute appendicitis is converted into appendicular abscess, because when the walls are thickened, there is mucus accumulation, pus formation by the pathogens, because it is a blind pouch, just like a small bladder, because it's the point of exit, that is opening in the cecum, is blocked and plugged. There is obstruction. So the pressure over the walls and the vessels supplying the blood vessels, the blood supply to it is impeded, obstructed, or cut off, due to which there is gangrene formation and there is pus formation, and which is a very dangerous point and critical one. It burst, which is called as appendix burst, and the pathogenic and pussy material that passes throughout the abdominal walls and the underlying and all the organs vitals in the abdomen. This condition is called as peritonitis, and it produces severe pain throughout the abdominal cavity. If the septic material passes through blood stream to the distant organs, and that produces pathology in the related organs also. So it is a very emergency cases and may be fatal, and there are almost more fatality due to this appendicular abscess rupture. So, but this is only due to delay in diagnosis and the treatment. Otherwise, it is a minor surgery and it's a no problem at this stage, at the modern scientific stage, where all, all the facilities are available, medical and the surgical. But if it is ignored by the patient, so that brings the death of the patient. So immediate treatment by the immediate diagnosis and immediate surgery is wanted and should be encouraged by the patient and also the physician and the surgeons. Now, next is the complications of the surgery. There are minor cases may suffer from infection or post-operative infection or minor bleeding, or there is some inflammatory mass is produced that can be easily treated by the physician and the surgeons. Now, if we consider the healthy appendix should be utilized in the benefit of the human body, that is, the surgeon may consider, the researchers, the field of the surgery which is related with the latest research, that this living organ may be used as mini urinary bladder in bladder surgery or mini gallbladder in gallbladder surgery. If gallbladder is removed, urinary bladder has to be removed by due to carcinoma. So this a mini pouch can be used. Alternate to the synthetic pouches or the bladders are formed nowadays for implantation, it can be used. Or when there is pathology in the small intestine, a part of the intestine 3 or 4 inches has to be excised, and this part of the living healthy appendix can be used for that passage of the gastrointestinal tract. But it is a point of research. It needs a prolonged and intensive research to make the final knowledge for the medical field.